I have been genuine pages and I have been learning a lot. And I think that by the time you end watching this video, by the time you're done watching this video, you are really gonna actually start to see growth on your page. And the reason why I know this, I can't guarantee it, of course, because there's always outliers and different variables, but I was you guys a year ago. I was all of you a year ago. If you are not at 4,000 watch hours, if you are not at 1,000 subscribers, if you just can't hit that watch hours within the 365-day time period, I get it, because I was just there. Like, I'm not that far from knowing what that feels like. So I want to tell you exactly what to do, because there's just a couple simple tweaks that some of you guys should do, and you'll get monetized like really quickly. So I usually am supposed to be doing our get fit, get healthy, fit mind, fit body, identity shifting. So we might kind of swim in between that as we talk about this topic, but I want to show you guys some things, and I think it might help you guys out. Okay. So on this channel, we talk about health, fitness, mindfulness, and overall wellness, but essentially it's a self-development channel. Okay. So if you have a healthy mind, a healthy body, everything else will fall in line, right? Hey, Hallie. So, okay. There's a couple people, actually not a couple, there's been a lot. There's been a few people that have said, hey, I'm doing the 21-day challenge, going live for 21 days. So I'm like, perfect. Like, this is awesome. Some of you guys have even hit me up and said, hey, going live for 21 days has actually helped my channel. Like, I'm seeing growth. I'm seeing more watch hours. I'm seeing all that. And I'm like, okay, perfect. And then further down in the comment, it'll say, but it's like, I'm still not, like, it's like the momentum is not there. Well, what I've been finding is, hello, Patrick. What I've been finding is there's no thumbnails. Hello from the UK, Samuel, what up? There's no thumbnails. I'm like, you guys, come on. Like, we all know at this point, thumbnails are super important, because it's the thing. So I actually asked somebody, I think I was on a live, or I said it in my last video, and someone goes, yeah, that's true. What caught my attention was your thumbnail and your title. And I was the #1 person that would fight this. Hello, Charles. How's it going? Sniper, what's up? So I would literally be like so annoyed with the thumbnail thing. I'm like, oh, I just want to post. I feel like I'll get lucky or something, right? It's not how the platform is designed. It is designed, the thumbnails and the title isn't because YouTube wants to be annoying. It's because of human psychology. This is where it clicked for me. You know, back in the day, back in the ancient times when we used to go to Hollywood, what was it, Hollywood Video or Blockbuster? And you walk in, the candy's right there to the left and to the right. You instantly go to the outskirts of the Blockbuster because you know that the best movies are on the outskirts, right? And then the ones that were in the aisles were like the older movies, okay? So automatically, right when we walk into the store, right when we walked into Blockbuster, we automatically knew that the outskirt, like, we didn't even give the middle aisle a chance. What's happening is me and you are kind of like the middle aisle people. Like, we don't have enough of a big enough name yet, like the Mr. Beasts. And I don't even know. It just know when I say Mr. Beast, count everybody else within that 10 million and above bracket, okay? 10 million subscribers and above bracket. Okay. You can't even give yourself a fighting chance because you're kind of stuck in the middle aisle, okay? Because human psychology knows, we know going to the outskirts is going to automatically give us something that we're going to want to watch. What's happening is when you don't have a thumbnail, you automatically don't give yourself a fighting chance. Like, it's just done. So that hour-long time that you talked on the live, Like, yeah, you know, as we're talking right now, some of you guys are going to be coming in and tapping in with me. Some of you guys, you know, maybe 10%, 15% are going to end up subscribing, right? But outside of that, when the video becomes a replay later, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember the last time I clicked on a video and it had no thumbnail. Like, I don't remember when I've done that. We should be at the point if you want a YouTube channel, we should be at the point now where having a thumbnail is not like it's not even a question. Like, we shouldn't be trying to fight that. We shouldn't be lazy. Like, don't even make a video. And I really mean this as like your virtual cousin, your virtual big sister. Do not make a YouTube video and don't have a thumbnail on it. Like, why would that's like thinking that someone's going to go down the middle aisles, right, in Blockbuster, when we already know that all of us are going to go straight to the outskirts and go to the new releases. Like, that's what we want to see. You won't even have a chance to get discovered because the algorithm needs information. Like, the algorithm won't even give you a chance if you don't have a thumbnail. So I want to just make that very clear, respectfully. That should not be a confusing thing at this point. I really want to like hammer that in. Okay. Now let me tell you what I mean. I'm going to show, and I'm talking to myself, right? I did this. This is why it took me it really shouldn't take 5 years to get monetized. It really shouldn't. It took me 5 years, but because I was being stubborn, I was like, oh, being lazy some days. I just like, whatever. I'm sure the algorithm will pick me up sometime. And it just wasn't. Okay. How much grams of protein do you eat to maintain your body weight? So I shoot for 100 grams. It's challenging for me, but I shoot for 100 grams of vegan protein every day. Some days I hit it, sometimes I don't. Ideally, I'd want to do 130, but okay, so let me show you guys this. All right, let me show you guys this. Targeted advertising campaign to gain attention for your channel. So, okay. And what I'm doing is I'm scrolling down because I want to show you all the missed opportunities that I did because I was like, oh, whatever, I did the video, it's fine. Like, I posted the video, it's up, it is what it is, right? Look how ridiculous this is, you guys. Like, look at this. Look at these thumbnails. Look how ridiculous they look. Like, are you kidding? Look at this. Like, look at these thumbnails. Look how ridiculous they are. Why would anyone click on that? Like, come on, Ciana. I wouldn't even, like, I know I was dropping some heat in this era too. No, I know. I'm going to change the thumbnail, actually. Because I actually have that on my schedule to go back but this is from 3 years ago, these videos. So like, I was dropping some heat in this era. Okay. And look, I was on the way to a gala talking about like really amazing things, right? Like, I'm all dressed up. No one ever saw this. I mean, I don't want to say no one. 22 human beings saw this, and it's probably my ride or dies that have been rocking with me since the beginning, that don't care about a thumbnail, that don't care about my makeup, that don't care about my outfit. They've been just rocking with me. Okay. So like, I'm over here, I'm on the way to a gala. I'm feeling cute today. I have an amazing message. I'm about to nail it. Like, I'm about to 22 views. 22 views. So I'm telling you, all I had to do was take an extra 90 seconds to prop up my camera, take a video, make sure the lighting is good, right? That's another thing. I want you to win. So I don't want you to be offended by this, but I just have to say it blunt, okay? Why would anyone want to watch your video when it's in a dark corner and it's fuzzy and it's like in your bedroom with your bed in the background, and the bed is like not even made? Like, why would I trust you with me like I'm paying you? I'm paying with my most precious commodity. Well, I don't know if it's a commodity, but I'm paying you with my most precious gift that God has given me, which is time on the planet. So I'm going to watch you with no thumbnail, with no title, okay? With fuzzy videos, okay? Your bed's not made in the back. And you're in a dark corner. Like, even right now, me right here, how the sun's hitting on me, I actually took the extra 2 seconds to like drive around the parking lot because I'm going to go work out my classes in 30 minutes. So I literally was like, okay, let me just at least make sure my people can see me, right? So I could go in a corner and the car could be faced the other way and it could be dark. But because the light's on me, it's like, okay, it's visually more intriguing to watch when you can actually see my face and see my, my mannerisms or, my features. You guys get what I'm saying, right? So like all this like confusion as to why you're not getting watch hours. And then this is another thing too. So, and I used to do this too in this exact video, like where I'm feeling cute. Here, look it. This is right next to it. The next day, you guys, like, why did I think I was going to get any video, look at the title. It says, yo. The title says, yo, with no thumbnail. This is what you guys are doing too. What I did, this is what you guys are doing. It's got to stop. You're not even giving yourself a fighting chance. The algorithm didn't pick up on none of these videos. Anyone that actually watched it is because they probably know me from Facebook or like know me from college, or you know what I mean? Like, this has 23 views. And I'm like, oh, I have my, my hair's straight. My hair's, in a different style. I have makeup on. So I'm going to go back and change these. And at this point, it's like, it's fine. It is what it is. 2 million views, but I don't have the watch hours. It doesn't matter. Yep. Like, this is, Hallie, it's so sad. It's like, you can't, why did I think I was going to give myself, so I could have been probably monetized 3 years ago, but because I was prideful and just like, oh, whatever, it's not a big deal. The platform keeps saying over and over, you have to have a thumbnail, you have to have a title. And then people will just still not have a thumbnail and not have a title. So let's not do none of that. Like, if you are someone that watched it, like from this moment forward, and you want your own YouTube, it's like self-development too. Like, consider it like you going to the next level for yourself. It's like a first impression. Do you want people to see you? Like, people might have clicked on this and been like, oh wow, like she's actually saying some good points, and oh wow, she's cute, like, oh, I like her top, I like her earrings, like, but I didn't even give myself a chance to have an impression because this is the thumbnail. Like, it's my forehead. It's not even my face. My forehead and my car ceiling. I skip the videos of the host driving. I type safe and move on. Yeah. I mean, I legally, just to let you know, Capera, legally in California, you're allowed to video and drive. You just, it has to be mounted, and they just can't be scrolling. So I just want to like put that out there because I do that all the time. So just put that out there. A true inspiration to hustle every day for yourself. Yep. Yeah, the forehead thumbnails are just like a nostril, like, and like I have to do that at the beginning because I just like, let God kind of flow. I'm flowing with God when I press on with you guys. And then I make the thumbnail after, right? But like, it's like, oh, do you want to, take a picture for the thumbnail? And I'm just like this because of the way that just where it's positioned in my car, I can't like really like be in the frame. So you'll still see that for the first couple seconds, and then you'll see later I go right back and I update the thumbnail. So, okay. Like, this is such a big difference from here. Okay, that was 2 to 3 years ago. And then look at my page now. Like, it's way more visually appealing to want to click. Like, even though the thumbnails are still not elite, like, I'm still on a journey with that, and I just don't have time, so I have to meet myself where I'm at. But the least I can do is be clear, have it crisp, have it myself in the whole frame, and have the lighting good. Like, that's the least I can do, right? So you have some kind of idea, and give a title. That's the least I can do. This is all part of evolving your channel and developing better practice, sharing with us how to be successful to the front of the line. Yes. Yeah, like, it's definitely evolving, and I want to even, like, I would say this to myself, like my 2 years ago self, that you don't even have to evolve into a title. Like, that's not even a evolving thing. That's just straight up being like negligent or like lazy, because YouTube has, especially now going into 2025, YouTube keeps saying title, thumbnail, title, thumbnail. So, I'm just, the type of coach I am, I'm usually way more blunt. I'm a little bit kinder on these lives because, we're all getting to know each other and stuff like that. But, like, straight up, it's whack. Like, don't even waste your time doing YouTube if you're not going to do a title and a thumbnail. Now, when you want to get to the big leagues, like the big dogs, yeah, you might either have to take an hour or two to really design a beautiful thumbnail, because really what the big experts say is that you should actually have the title and the thumbnail designed first. Then, so, like, let's just say I wanted to talk about the 5 amazing things that intermittent fasting does for your body. I would have a thumbnail kind of like when you went to Blockbuster, the front of the video, the front of the DVD, that is like a thumbnail. So, you really design it beautifully, have a really catchy, hooky type of title, right? Provoking curiosity. And then you have your bullet, like, then you make the video. And as you're making the video, so like me, I do these lives on the go, and I'm just, again, I have several other things going on in my life. So I physically don't have the time, but in the future, I might hire somebody to just do my thumbnails, because I understand that they are important. I just don't have the time, right? Like, I don't want to stretch myself too thin and then have something else lacking in my life. Like, I don't want to, like, miss out on my workouts because I'm going to do a thumbnail. You know what I mean? Even though that could propel my channel quicker, I'm like, I would rather go slower, but then still do my workout so then I can still practice being healthy. Do you see what I'm saying? So there is going to have to be trade-offs, but that it's just the truth. So please, if you are going to do YouTube, the least you can do is at least do this. At least have your whole body in the thumbnail. And this is trending right now. These, like, just good old fashioned, like, look how ridiculous these are, you guys. Sorry, I just, like, scrolled past. Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, my ear. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Isaiah. How's it going? Like, my ear is I thought I was going to get a bunch of views and grow to the moon with my ear as a thumbnail. And what's the title? How to work out early in the morning. First of all, that's not even a provoking title. My ear. And I thought I was I thought I was nailing it. I'm like, I'm a coach. I'm out here trying to help people get healthy. No one's clicking on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So please. And I know I'm going to have to probably keep repeating these type of lives and probably say it in different ways, but I'm not a YouTube expert, but I can genuinely say when I started just thinking a little bit more about the titles and actually making an effort to do the thumbnails, my hours also went up. It's crazy. Okay, there's another one too. What was the other one? Oh, Oh, this is a big one. So when you, so some of you have said that you've done the live challenge and have said, I feel like I'm doing the lives, but like, I don't like that I'm not getting watch hours. Okay. While I'm doing the live. And then I'm not really getting that much watch time when somebody then clicks and watches the replay. And then I'll go and I'm like, okay, let me see, what's going on. This has happened probably with about 10 YouTubes that I clicked on. Okay. About 10. I'll click on it. And this is the beginning is like this. I'm even doing it. I'm adjusting my dress. I'm just like waiting for people to get in. I'm adjusting. I should have did all that before I turn on the camera. Look at that. Not even talking, like, not talking about no point yet. Like, I had a whole point. I had a whole speech. The first 4 minutes was just me adjusting, me moving my little piece out the way, me, doing whatever. It's like, nobody's going to rewatch. They don't even know. And I said, hey, the title is hey. The title literally says, hey, and then the first few seconds, I'm adjusting my bang. I'm like, so if you notice now I don't do that. So the reason why people are not watching your replays is because there's nothing, they don't know what they're watching. Like right when I turn on my camera, okay, we are doing today's check-in, okay? So right when if you have not caught up on the last episodes, I'm going right into the point. Like, okay, cool. This is what we're doing. I'm not like, hey guys, let me wait for a bunch of you guys to come in. Hey, what's going on? This is wild. What up? And then just doing this, like staring at the thing, like staring at the chat. I think healthy judgment, righteous, like it says in the Bible, like I think righteous judgment, I think you should. I think like judgment, like there's judges so that way we can come correct. You know what I mean? Like I think that healthy judgment is good. Like this is really to help you. Like I'm using myself as an example because I was you. And then if you're wondering why, because this is the thing, what I'm finding is that some of you guys are saying, well, I feel defeated. There's no point. You're an attractive female, so that's why you're getting watch hours. Not even me being an attractive female got me any watch hours back then because I wasn't doing the title and I wasn't doing the thumbnail. So not even me being cute was helping. You know what I'm saying? So like, questions about how to make money online. I want to answer your questions about, this is right at the very beginning of the video. I just went right into it. So you have to think about this, like, because I used to do this too. I'm like, oh, I'm live. So let's just flow. Let's just be casual. I'm going to hang out. And then I wouldn't get to the point until like 10 minutes in. Be strategic with these lives. So at the beginning of this live, all 23 of you guys, most of you guys, I think Hallie popped in, but the first 10 seconds, nobody was on. But my first 10 seconds is, hey guys, so we're going to talk about YouTube growth. I'm going to really help you guys. Let's get into it. Boom. Even though none of you 31 people heard that, because I'm thinking of the replay later. Is that making sense? Let me know. Like the video to let me know if that's making sense. I found you because I never even asked, Hallie, how you found me. That's funny. I found you because I searched for body gua sha, and I think you have pre-recorded a video. Oh, yeah, I did. I sure did. I need to do an updated one of that. Let's see. Elevate what's going on that works and doesn't. You're growing like with anything. I agree. She's using the moment as a teaching moment. Yep. I feel you. I feel you. But if when you get up there more, you result to going back to doing that, it doesn't affect your views. Your ear, a key to success is listening to us. Everyone is looking for you and hoping to be acknowledged, building a community where everyone is welcoming to be their better selves. Yep. So I really hope that this is like helping. So, and then see, this is the thing now, like after I get past the first, like maybe 15, 20 minutes of talking about my point, then we can flow. Because then like if somebody's watching this later on, because I got to the point in the first, and I'm still getting better at this, by the way. Like I'm still like, okay, I'll look back, I'll be like, okay, I could have had a better hook. All right, boom. Okay, that was really good. Boom, let's do that again. Like I'll go back and I'll, rewatch and just see like, would I actually want to watch this, right? But then now when we finally get to this point, we're 26 minutes in and like I'm kind of casual now. I'm more like taking my time, but people will do that at the beginning. They'll be sitting, looking at their phone, or, I don't know if they have two phones like I do, but you know what I mean? They'll be casually, what up, guys? And then if you don't know me, you're not gonna stay around. So, start your video off as if you are doing a real video that you're going to upload later. And that will, I think it'll significantly help you. So there's 3 things so far we went through. So title, important. Thumbnail. Okay. So those are kind of together. Audio and lighting. Okay. Give yourself a fighting chance. Audio and lighting. And then, and then of course, having a good hook at the beginning of your live. So that way you can consider it. Think about it as if somebody was going to watch it for the first time, that you're not on a live, but you're just recording it live. Does that make sense? You know who is elite at like the elite level of this is Myron Golden. He'll go live, but most of the time, most of us catch it on the replay, but the way that he goes in, he's actually live, but he goes in like he's just filming a video he's going to post later. If she started going back to not having the thumbnails, her growth would stall. Yep. But she would still keep the attention of the existing subscribers. Perfectly said. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because the thing is, some of you guys have found me and now you're getting to know me and you're like, oh, like I actually like vibe with her. Right. So some of you guys will give me grace. There's people that I do that with too. Like I look at their stuff. I don't care what the title is. I don't care. Because I'm just invested in them. But I want to build and grow more depth with who has found me, and I still want to cast a wide net at the same time. So I'm like, I have to do both. That's how growth, that's what it is with growth. Then another thing, there needs to be some kind of like reason for the live. Hi, Ciana. Would you suggest someone new to the wellness niche go about their style of content? Wait, how would you suggest someone new to the wellness niche go about their style? I would say be you. There's so many amazing wellness coaches out there and beautiful, like gorgeous cinematography on their page. That can be really overwhelming. And then it makes you not want to share your journey. Just be you. So whatever you do in the wellness department, be you. And also tap into your competitive advantage. So some of my competitive advantages are the fact that I'm in LA. People are fascinated with Los Angeles, California. Some people hate it to the umpteenth power. Some people that have never been here before are very fascinated. So I'll throw that out there, right? Another competitive advantage is, maybe that people think I'm a little younger than I am. So people are like, oh, wow, like I actually believe what you're saying, because like my age, even though people say it's like They think it's worse to age. It's like not a good thing to age, but because I'm spending more years on the planet, I have more wisdom, but then I look youthful. That's a competitive advantage, right? So you want to like, what do you have that not very many people have? Another competitive advantage I have is that I don't really use this one a lot. It just seems it's seeming to manifest itself, but people are fascinated with the fact that I'm half black, half Punjabi. You know, so then that kind of makes me like, that's like something different. Like, oh, you're half black, half Punjabi. Like, okay, like tell me more about that or whatever, right? So write down what your competitive advantages are and then hit the wellness angle through those competitive advantage things. So that way it just kind of sets you apart. It's like a little bit different, right? So yeah. Yep, I'm half Punjabi. So what were we saying? Okay, so another thing is I'll see people on the lives. I need to start wrapping my hands. I'll see people on their on the lives, and they'll just be like, yeah, so I'm live right now. You know, we just got to keep going. You know what I mean? You know, so we just got to keep going, keep growing. What's up, guys? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what we're dodging. Like, I was, I can say this because I did it. So, you know, I'm not just getting on you guys. I did this. So it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I see what the YouTube experts, when they get frustrated, and they're just like, why did you think that that was going to work? You know what I mean? So if you don't know what to talk about, go to ChatGPT. And I need to download a lot of the apps that I use onto this phone. If you're like, okay, I have a creative block right now, I have no idea what to talk about. Go to ChatGPT. So say if you have like me, a wellness niche. Say if I had a creativity block, or just like a writer's, I don't know, virtual block or whatever, a live block. If I was like, I have no idea what to talk about today, I would go to ChatGPT and say, give me 7 powerful, impactful, unique points that no one really talks about on how to get healthy or how to start your health journey. Boom. Then I'll screenshot that, send it to this phone. That way, when I'm on this live, I'm like, okay, look, we're going to talk about 7 powerful things. No one's really talking about this. Barely anyone touched the surface with this. This is something that's very overlooked. Let's get into it. And then later on, I'll title the video 7 powerful things that will help you start your journey, your wellness journey. Boom. And then ChatGPT, honestly, it is smarter than us. Like, it's drawing from us, but like, it's not a human, so it doesn't have all these worries and anxiety and all that. So it's not overthinking. So literally, if you have no idea what to talk about, or if you want your stream to be kind of long, like you want to do a 90-minute stream, give me 50 unique, not talked about, overlooked, overshadowed, most rarest points about health and fitness that no one ever talks about. Boom. Just and then if you really don't know how to elaborate, you could say, give me 50 bullet points and points to talk about with each one. Literally, it'll come right out. You could just read it. Hey guys, we're going to 50 powerful points. Boom. Point number 1. Da, 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 da. And then as you start to get in the flow, then your own real life experience will start to kind of just naturally come up. I feel like that's like the humanness starts to pop up at that point. So please, baby, please stop. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think. I'm not that kind of YouTuber either where I would like pull up the pages and stuff. Like that's why I'm using myself, because I'm like, I don't want to be like disrespectful and like pull up people's pages, and I'm trying to use it as a teaching moment, you know, and then they're thinking I'm making fun of them. So that's why I'm using myself. Because everything I just listed off, I did. You guys saw my ear in a thumbnail with the title Yo. Like thinking I'm about to blast. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast, I'm coming for you. Like, woo, Mr. Beast, move over. Like, me in this ear, me saying yo, and this ear is about to blast off the universe. Like, you know what I mean? So, but I wish I could literally bring up some of these pages. If you don't mind, that's funny, Hallie. KV says, do you mind sharing how much your first paycheck with YouTube was? So technically I don't get my first YouTube check because I got monetized at the beginning of November, and I guess just how I kind of fell into the pay period. I don't get paid until between December, it says December 21st to December 26th. I don't know, right? I'm not feeling nudged right now to like share. It's not like I won't in the future. I'm not really feeling like being one of those revenue update channels. But what I will say is that it's not what I'm about to get paid on December 21st. It's part-time money. So it's a part-time type of income. It wouldn't be something that I'd be able to live off of. So I'm just going to consider it like extra money. And then so like I'll let you guys know when I hit a month where I'm like, oh, I made full-time level income this month from YouTube. So for now, yeah. So when I get paid in the end of December, or I guess in a couple days, it's part-time. Someone was making fun of me wrapping my fingers, and I'm like, you're right. Like I'm usually in such a rush because I'm like, I want to go on live, but then I got to do my fingers, but then I got to get on the road, and you know. So see, so now I can be chill, right? We can flow. You guys can like ask any other questions. We can flow, but people do this at the beginning. You guys, I'm so sore. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. We did this sequence yesterday. It was a 12 days of Christmas workout. And it's like, you know, 12 days of Christmas. I don't know, whatever. It was just, you do one plank. That's one. And then you do one plank and then 2 push-ups. And you do one plank, 2 push-ups, and then 3 burpees. And you do one plank, 2 push-ups, 3 burpees, and like upright rows. And so you like build up all the way to 12, and then you go back down, right? And I was going to show, I might just post it, but it was, and then the music was so fast. I was looking crazy. I was looking ridiculous. How much do you pay your trainer? So I don't have a trainer anymore. I hired one a couple years ago, or like a year and a half ago at this point, because I specifically wanted to learn how to weight train. I had no idea how to weight train. So I just go to the gym. I have 3 different gyms that I go to, and then I just go to the classes that the gym offers. But I have found and discovered some really amazing instructors. So they're like they are trained, you know, I just consider them my trainers because I'm like building a relationship with them now. But when I did hire that trainer, it was, what was I paying? It was 8 months long. I know I paid like a little over $5,000 for like 8 months worth of training when I like looked back at my account. So I think it was like $350. It was kind of a lot. Like, you don't really need to, like, he was a master trainer. He literally trained people that are like going to like, you know, professional athletes and like stuff like that. But you can find a trainer for like $30 an hour or something like that. I think that that's reasonable. It depends on the level that you're trying to get to, right? Like, if you want a really good trainer, you know, you get what you pay for. If you want a trainer and they're only charging $15 an hour, then you're going to get $15 an hour worth of, you know, work. Now, not all the time. Like you might find someone that's just trying to build up clients, and so they're charging cheaper rates because they're new, but they're still really good, but they're new, you know? So you just kind of have to like try it out. Where do you get references from, what exercises to do and such? Any fitness channel references? So I love Fitness Blender. I've been watching Fitness Blender, not so much during this particular 2024, but during the 2020 shutdown, I tapped right back into Fitness Blender. And their classes, yeah, it's really, really good. They have like thousands at this point. When I was watching them, they're at almost 7 million now. When I was watching them, I've been watching them tapped in with their page for like 10 years, but they have really, really good videos. So this is them, Fitness Blender. They're really good. And they have every single kind of video you can think of, like, and you just follow along. And they're really legit too. Confessions, I still have, girl, you better open it up today. Open that up today. And open it up and then just do one. Like just open it, and the second you open it, just go 1, 2. And then you started. I'm going to go do my cardio kickboxing right now. See, like my arms are starting to get a little leaner, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're trying to keep it cute. We're trying to keep this area not inflamed. So when you do like the cardio kickboxing, it's like it's just I don't know, just keeps you lean, keeps the inflammation down in this area. It opens up your, what are these? When people do the gua sha, what is it? Your lymph nodes or whatever. Like you're opening all this stuff up. So, and then when you do, like, see that? And then this is kind of like, I don't want this to get any bigger, but like, see how like these, I don't know, like you can't really, I feel like I can see it, but I don't know if you can see it on your end, but like these, like this, whatever this is, I'm like, I'm not trying to have that get no bigger. Like I need to like chill, but it's like this, do you guys know what I'm saying? I know some of the men in here probably know, like, what is this called? This thing, this, I don't want that to get no bigger, but it's almost like as I'm doing the cardio kickboxing, it's like getting bigger. And then, so yeah, so I go into a class with trainers 4 to 5 times a week. And then my master trainer, I met him at the gym, and then he actually came up to me and he's like, hey, like, what are your goals? And I was like, well, I really want to build muscle. He's like, well, what you're doing is like not that. And he just caught me at a good time, because I was like, I always was like, nah, I'll just like do my traditional, like good old fashioned workout by myself. And then I just was like, you know what? If I really want to do this correctly, let me just hire a trainer for 90 days so I can actually say I learned how to build muscle. And I'm so happy I did that. That $5,000 investment, I have that knowledge for a lifetime, and I recorded myself that whole time. So I have all of that footage. So it's like, yeah, it was the best thing. So now when I go to these classes, so I'm going to do a 30-minute cardio kickboxing. Then right after that, it's a HIIT cardio class, like with weights. And then right after that, oh no, today is Monday. So yeah, it's just those 2 classes. But then on Tuesday, Thursday, I'll do cardio kickboxing, HIIT cardio, which is like, cardio kickboxing is a version of HIIT cardio, but it's just another version. The HIIT cardio class has weights. And then after that, it's a running class. But when I'm doing so because I learned how to train, when I do these classes, I can see how I'm like, my form is way better, and I'm getting more bang for my buck inside of the classes because I know how to like actually position my body and all of that. Yeah, the trapezius muscle. Okay, so yeah, you know, hippie. I don't know this thing. I'm like, I'm not trying to get that. Like, I'm not trying to be like a, you know, like when you see like wings, right? It's like it fills up right here. I'm not trying to have that happen. Sometimes I have noticed you may find, something I have noticed you may find interesting. Watching live streams is the cadence and actual tone, voice modulation of the person you are watching. You have these qualities in your voice. Oh, awesome. Wow. I mean, it's probably why, Hallie, it's trapezius, trapezes, the trapezes. I'm not trying to, that ain't cute for me. If I was maybe competing, but I'm not trying to get that right here. Oh, you know, from general medicine. Oh, awesome. Let's see. So, what was I saying before that? I feel like I was saying something before that. Oh, you finished your logo? Awesome. So yeah, so when I hired the trainer, my workouts now are just way more powerful. Like I just get way more bang for my buck. And then I just didn't, I was like, okay, I'm kind of, after the 8 months, I was like, well, at this point, unless I'm going to go try to compete, which I just have no desire to do, I just like kind of don't need the trainer. So I reinvested the money that I was paying for a trainer back into just like my business, back into my investing accounts. And then I just you know, maybe in the future, maybe next year I might hire another trainer just to kind of get like, have somebody just focus just on me to kind of like realign myself and just kind of, you know, but I'm really in it for the long haul. I'm not really trying to arrive anywhere. I'm just like want to get better and better every year of my life. Oh, wait, she box? Cardio kickboxing. Just cardio kickboxing. Looks like I'm about to beat somebody up. No, I'm about to just, I'm gonna beat these calories up. I'm gonna beat these fat cells up. That's what I'm about to do. Have you thought about hiring a social media team? Yeah. I don't want to be a manager. I don't want to be a manager. I was a manager over 30 full-time people, 400 part-time people. At this stage, at this season of my life, I just want to, that energy to manage, because even when you hire a team, you're still managing the team. And my page may get to the point where I might want to consider that, but my page isn't there right now. And I just don't feel like following up with somebody to like see if they did something for me. Like I was a manager for many, many years, and yeah, I don't feel like managing people. I kind of think it's cool that like a lot of people that get burnt out on YouTube, that's one of the number one things that they talk about. They just get burnt out from having a team, you know? So, and I'm like, I think if I wasn't a manager, I would have thought that I arrived if I had like this big team. Like, yeah, I'm a big YouTuber. I have this team. I have 15 people that work for me. I already did it in my 20s, ironically. I used to have 30 people that worked under me, which I'm like, that's crazy that I was doing that in my 20s. But, ooh, yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. So maybe, you know, maybe I'll have one in the future, you know, something like that. But I just want to flow with this. I want to sell dope products. I want to get, you know, discover products that work well, you know, good for me, and just sell them as an affiliate marketer. Maybe I might have my own one day. I want to sell my own digital products and just keep it cool. I'm not trying to grow at a rapid pace. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to be this humongous entity. I just want to make an impact, grow in my purpose, grow in my gifts, and along the way, have God bless me with the funds to be able to live the life that I want and invest in my future. And you know what I mean? Like when people buy something from me or hear something from me or get advice from me, I just want them to actually get the same, I want them to actually change from it, like have some kind of transformation, whether it's small or whether it's big. And that's enough for me. That's enough for me. And over time, if I end up making it to 1 million subscribers along the way, because God saw fit for that, that's cool, but I don't want to, that's not my goal. That's like that's not even on my list, which I kind of think is cool. God kind of like made my journey like that because I've been around a lot of celebrities. I've been around some of these big YouTubers. You know, I live in LA, and it's just like the stuff that they have to go through, the entourages they have to deal with, the teams, all these people are relying on you. People don't, it's just a lot. That's a whole other topic for a whole other time. Hustle Bunny says, you're going to definitely need a wealthy husband because with your schedule, you won't have time for a family. Well, what's interesting is I think it's interesting that people perceive my schedule as busy because my schedule is actually kind of designed to where if I had a family, I would be able to do both. Or I'm going to say not it, when I have a family. So me working from home is strategic. Me selling digital products and me doing content creation is so I can be an active full-time wife and mother. Do you see what I'm saying? If I had a 9-to-5, I would have to pop out a baby and put the baby in daycare. So like when God brings that season into my life, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to quit a job. I just continue doing what I'm doing. I would just be pregnant. And then once you have a baby, it's like, then I would evolve too. Like you see a lot of content creators that are mothers, they then start selling baby products. So you know what I mean? Like what's working as a new mom? Like I would probably start a whole new channel. Do you see what I mean? Like my life right now is actually designed to have a spouse and to have a baby. So right now, since I don't have a husband or a baby, right now I'm married to God and our baby together is my purpose, which is helping people get healthier, wellness, all that. Like I'm nurturing and nursing my purpose. Does that make sense? YouTube Live is not the way to go for 1 million subs, I guess, because YouTube Live isn't the main thing on YouTube. Yeah. That might be a good series just about the side of LA that people don't see. Yeah, that would be a good series. That would be a good series. And then it's like, I kind of started to do that. I actually have a video where I'm like, I kind of talk about that, like kind of like the nightclub scene. And then I just was like, do I want to, and then it was bringing in an interesting set of people with these interesting opinions. And I was like, I gotta re-game plan this. Cause it was like starting to get, I don't know. It just, the subscribers that were coming in, because there's people that hate people that live in LA. Like it's crazy. Absolutely despise and hate people. Literally. It's crazy. And I'm like, ooh, I already have to deal with the normal, you know. The funny thing is that I used to watch this faceless vlogger, but now she has children. She shows them a lot and I no longer watch her because that's why I subbed in the first place. Yeah. So when I like just kind of like imaginatively speaking, I would do a whole other Ciana Mama page. I would keep this still like wellness, purpose, you know what I mean? Because I respect that. Like, you know, if I'm following you for this particular topic, that's what I want to follow you for. I don't want to, no offense, but like, I'm not trying to just follow your journey. You know what I mean? But then it's interesting because then there's some people that I found, like I talked about her before. Her name is, Oriana Ortiz, I think her name is. I specifically follow her because she's a fitness mom. Like if she was just a fitness girl, I don't think I'd be as invested. I like seeing how she is while being a mom and a wife. Like I like seeing how she balances stuff. So it's interesting how that works. But so you're saying you'd make a separate channel? Yep. I wouldn't integrate it. I would subscribe to all your channels, but for the most other channel, it would be weird. Yeah, I agree. Like if you're like a wellness coach, a life coach, you know, self-development coach, and then all of a sudden you start showing your baby, all of, like, out of respect for the community, I think that, I don't think that that's a good strategy. I think that just starting a whole nother channel and then letting those videos find who it's for, because like the purpose of these channels is to serve you. It's not to like exalt or follow me in my journey. You seem like a nice person. Why California? Florida has everything Cali has, and you get more bang for your buck. I love Florida. My favorite place in the world is Miami so far. Let's see, I'm just reading your guys' comments. I'm going to pray you get a husband. Yes, I honestly, yeah, really pray, like for real. Like if you say you're going to pray for me for that, what was your name again? Hustle Bunny. I really hope that you are praying. Because the power of prayer is how I live my life. So I happily welcome and receive all prayers. Truly, I really mean that. The vlogger I'm talking about used to primarily show herself cooking and getting ready for work. Now there's a lot of kitty clips mixed in. Yeah. I think a better strategy should have been to keep it separate. Yeah. I didn't really get tan. I'm dark. I just think in some of the videos, depending on like the lighting, you know, depending on the lighting, I can look a couple shades lighter, but like I'm a dark skinned woman, like a very proud dark skinned woman. 36 people in the chat, 29 likes. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. So I think adding new things works just depending on the type of content. Yeah. Like even with me, I'm going to post a LA vlog actually tomorrow. And like but I'm going to spin it a little. It's going to still be like about the channel, and I'm just going to kind of test it out. You know, because some people are following me just for wellness and self-development. They don't care about like a LA vlog. But then I also have other subscribers that are like, we would like to see a LA vlog. So I'm going to try to like mush it together. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to have fun and experiment. Me too. Mixed African descent and proud. Awesome. So, all right. Beautiful conversation. Thanks for tapping in. I hope you guys know that I'm really, really trying to help you guys out with love. For real, I want to see you win. I actually want to see you win. I want to see you get monetized. I can't wait for the day that someone hits me back and says, Ciana, I literally followed what you said and I monetize now. Like, I can't wait for that like, I am just looking forward to that. That is on my bucket list. Like, keep providing value, okay? So that way, and hopefully someone will implement. That's the biggest thing. Implementation. You can hear me, you can hear another wellness coach, you can hear someone bigger than me, smaller than me. But if you don't implement, like, this is the thing too I want to end on. Like, this is how crazy the mind works. You can watch me or watch someone else and get this like energy boost, right? Like, yeah, like I listened to Ciana today. She was on fire today. Woo, that energy. And then it's like some of my energy bounced onto you and now you're like fired up. So you got this like rush of like dopamine and serotonin. And then as it wears off, you then don't go do the thing. Like you just felt the feeling like you accomplished something by listening to a video about trying to accomplish something. Does that make sense? So like when you get off these lives, like that's why I've said in other videos, I'd rather you tap in with me for about 3 minutes. Oh, Ciana's going live today. Boom. Let me just get off of her live and go on about mine. Right? Like I need to start my live. Because sometimes it's been an hour, right? So it's been an hour live. I would rather you watch 5 minutes of my live and then go do the rest of the 45 minutes for yourself. Get it and go no, my face is scary. Oh, no, don't say that. I've never seen a scary face before. Get it and go. Let me see. 500,000 in Miami. I'll get a beachfront. Okay. When I get monetized, I'm taking to dinner as a thank you. Okay, awesome. It's a vulnerability for us to get online. Well, you could be faceless. Faceless channels are supposed to be huge in 2025. All the social media experts are saying that's like the new wave. Well, it's not even new, but it's like people are like, there's lots of faceless channels. Like there's one actually. So, oh man, what is his name? This guy, I'm gonna find it, and next time I'll tell you guys about it. I just found his page. He does Amazon reviews. So he has his own page, right? He has his own like personal page, but he has like 3 other channels where they're just Amazon reviews. And it's like he'll just do video of just the product. I don't know where he's getting the videos from or if he's filming the videos himself. I don't know, but he's not in it at all. And it makes him a ton of money. And he's showing the back office and showing all his receipts. I'm just saying compared to 6 million for a 1-bedroom. I know, it's crazy out here in LA. It is. So anyways, there's no excuse to not go for it. All right. And it's part of identity shifting. You just got to shift into the identity of it. You guys see, I shifted into the identity of somebody that is just doing titles and thumbnails now. You know what I mean? So you saw a real identity shift in the flesh. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we will talk tomorrow. Bye.